126 pounds even. He's making his professional boxing debut. Here it is, Fidencio. And then to say, fighting across the ring out of the red. From Fontana, California. He stands at 5'9 inches. He weighs in at 124 pounds. He has a
Stage is set for this battle, and we didn't get a chance to talk much about Fidencio Hernandez because we're coming out of commercial break, but started boxing at 8 years old, training at 8 years old, multiple Golden Gloves titles, over 100 amateur bouts, and now this apparently his first, official professional debut. Had a victory in Mexico. And here we go as he takes on the undefeated Diego Dominguez, the Ghost.
Yeah, and he's fighting out of Oxnard. Like I said, that is a tough bunch up there, man. I surf up there, and you don't want to mess with those guys. And when you're out there in the parking lot or anything else, but he's got really good movement. He moves in and out nicely. He's got vicious pressure from the outside.
Hernandez go early here, and again, you talk about Oxnard. You talk about the likes of Fernando Vargas. That came out of there, Robert Garcia.
Yeah.
There's been some tough dudes and prolific pugilists that have come out of that region. And now the Ghost starts to rally back here. And Diego Dominguez, 2-0 undefeated, one of those wins by knockout. We got a good one in the making here. Neither looking to back down.
Yeah, Hernandez looks like he's trying to rip that body a little bit, throwing a lead right, which is always a little bit intimidating when a guy's coming out with a lead right. Usually you want to set that up with something, but he's pretty confident. Looks like he's had a lot of fights. He moves nicely, usually comes in and out. There he goes, a nice hook. Trying to hook to the body right there. Finding the range a little bit here right now, but Dominguez lands a really nice one too.
And here's a guy that looks very composed in Hernandez because he has such a wealth of experience in the amateur ranks. And this thing is getting fiery in a hurry here, partner.
I told you, you don't want to mess with those boys from Oxnard, man. They're up there trying to step on their territory. Oh, that's a big hit to the head. He's got him in trouble and knocks
goes down.
out.
Oh my goodness! Jerome White waves it off just like that, and you can wave goodbye to the undefeated record of Diego Dominguez.
Wow, he just did not have an answer for that kind of pressure right there. I told you this kid is vicious. Very bad intentions with his shots, and he's quick. Moves in, moves out, changes levels, and boy, got himself a nice KO right there, huh, Todd?
Fidencio Hernandez, boy, was all business coming in, and again, did that to an undefeated Diego Dominguez in the very first round. Boy, just lethal precision by Fidencio with all those amateur bouts, all the accolades. You never know exactly how it's going to translate. It translates in a big way. This kid didn't rush into the pros. He put in the work, and man, oh man, did it pay off in impressive fashion.
Yeah.
Talk about a way to make your official professional debut.
Yeah, he really did. He came in here. Sometimes you look put the kids through the paces in your amateur career. Like, I'm not turning him out until he learns this one thing or whatever we're trying to work on. Whatever he learned in the amateur ranks, he applied that right now. And a very, very sweet win tonight. And a big KO. Have a nice highlight reel for him to follow around, promote himself, and we're going to be hearing a lot more from this kid.
I saw a stat thrown around that Fidencio Hernandez, 12-time national amateur champion. I believe it with what we just saw, but you might be looking at a future world champion. Who knows? That's what's so great about elite boxing promotions is, as one of my producers in combat sports, Dave Marquez, would always say, it's all about getting those baby pictures. These will be the baby pictures, perhaps, of a future legend.
Yeah, you know, he really is. You look back at people's early fights, you know, and you go, wow, we saw that flash right in the beginning. That's what we saw. It's that flash of brilliance from a young kid, you know, in only his second pro fight, making it look good.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute and 41 seconds into the first round, referee Jerome Price has been brought to this contest, declaring you the winner by the way of spectacular knockout. Fidencio.
So after a couple of wars that went the distance or into the fourth round, we now return to your regularly scheduled night of fast finishes. Thank you, Fidencio Hernandez, for getting us back on track. What an impressive victory, and albeit a bit shocking at how relatively easily he was able to dispense with the ghost, but certainly we hope to see how Diego Dominguez will bounce back from this.
Yeah, he disappeared the ghost, you know, he really did. He just faded him, you know. I want to see on the replay, I think it was a big right hand and then followed up with a hook, but I'm not entirely certain. It could have been the hook and followed up with the right hand as he was dropping, but we knew he was in trouble right from the get-go.
Fidencio Hernandez did his best. Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, Winston Zedmore, Egon Spengler. He was busting a ghost.
He was busting a ghost. Yep, Ghostbuster. That needs to be Hernandez's nickname. It's a Ghostbuster after that one.